Okay, so Bungie's released some info about the Onslaught increase, loot increase. Um, I do apologize. There's been so much PvE and news videos and stuff. I've been trying to get the PvP rolls for these weapons. I have not gotten a decent weapon roll other than with the Recluse. The rest of them just do not want to drop worth of crap. So I do apologize ahead of time. There will be more PvP videos coming up once I start getting the weapons to drop that are worth of crap. Until then, it's gonna be random stuff and a little bit of PvE, including a build for the best build in the game, and yet barely anyone uses it. By barely anyone, I mean only people that I've interacted with and told to use it so far. We found so some of it's basic and simple. The other parts are pretty good. Obviously, there's probably people using it, just haven't seen much about it. So I feel like it's a unique one. But that'll be another video today. We're talking about the onslaught weapons increase. I'm excited for this. Let's get into it, and I'll explain what I think is going on. They say we've been following feedback that there should be better incentives to stay in Onslaught for the full 50 waves. I agree, it's kind of so teammates don't dip out after wave 10. We're adding 2 additional weapon rewards to Onslaught and buffing trophies of bravery drops to help it address this. 1 of 8. Change 1. A chance for 1 additional weapon to drop when you complete a wave. The drop chance will increase per wave until you get your weapon, and the drop will be guaranteed on wave 50. Okay, I'm gonna talk about this. I'm not sure what they mean by this. Are they saying every single wave? So like not the tens, but like every single wave, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have a chance at because it says drop additional weapon, which there's none at the moment. But I think that's just because they're saying it's an extra weapon in general. And then once you get one to drop, is that it? It's only one you get, and then you get a guaranteed one at wave 50, or is it like I do 5 waves, get one to drop, and then the next 5 will drop again, and then the next 5 drop again, or like every 2? Like it's random, you know. It'll take like 5, 10 waves for it to have a chance to drop. Like they don't really explain that very well, and they should explain that a lot better, in my opinion. So we'll see about that. But like I said, I'm not really sure what that is. They need to do a better explanation of that, because what do they mean? Like, is it one period? Like, you complete all 50, you get one period. If you don't get it by 50, you're guaranteed it. But if you get it somewhere in between, you're just one? Or is it multiple throughout the waves you have a chance of getting, and then once you get one, it resets the chance base to, like, I don't know, like a 5% chance, and every wave it increases more until you get it? Like, they don't really explain that well. They need to explain that better, in my opinion. But yeah. Uh, On to the next thing. Change 2. A bonus weapon will also drop after you complete wave 50 in either difficulty. This change, along with the first, means that completing 50 waves will guarantee 2 additional weapons. Yeah, that's not that enticing. Ooh, I complete 50 waves. I get 1 extra weapon to drop. That's not very impressive, Bungie. I'm gonna be honest with you. That one's kind of dull. Um, Again, if this other part actually means the way I hope it means, then that's good. But if it's not, and it's just one period, then it sucks. Do 50 waves, and at some point you're guaranteed it. If you hit 50, you're guaranteed it, and then at some point you might get it before then. Like, that's really bad. That's not really enticing at all, in reality. So we'll really see about that. Um, Next thing it says... we will also be increasing the number of trophies and bravery we receive from completing waves 40 and 50 of Onslaught and waves 30, 40, and 50 on Legend difficulty. They don't see how much they're increasing it by. Those at 1, 2, like, hopefully it's more than 2. Hopefully it's more than 1, obviously. I think at 5, you know, you have 5 per box would be really nice because it's Legend difficulty. And it's only for 30, 40, and 50, so it's not that big of a deal. That's an extra, what, 30. That's an extra 30, I believe. Yeah, extra 30 for Legend, which sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but at the same time, I mean, you're doing Legend. The higher tier gets really fucking difficult sometimes, and other times it's relatively easy. It just really depends on the team. So yeah, then normal 40, 50, I think it should just be 50, because normal's so much of a joke, honestly. Our goal with these changes is to make sticking it out into the later waves feel more rewarding. Well, currently these changes don't look that way. Unless that first change is actually the way I hope, then yay, but if it's not, then nay. We've also seen people ask if Shaq's vendor reputation will be available to be reset. Lord Shaq's vendor in the Hall of Champions was not meant to be reset, and any text stating a reset is available is a bug. We've investigated adding resets, but it wasn't feasible at this time. Okay, I'm sorry, but that's full of shit. Because everything in the game has resets and stuff, And then there's stuff like the planets that doesn't reset, just keeps going forward constantly. After you get the main things, it just keeps dropping engrams so you can go up and rank infinitely. They can easily do that. I don't care what they say. There is no way. Just continuing it is the hard thing. Fine, resetting because you have to add more rewards and stuff, fine. If you didn't put it in, I get that. But just making it where it'll drop engrams infinitely? I'm sorry, what? How is that not feasible when you've done it to all the other planets? So that's a load of shit right there, in my opinion. Bungie, no. Bad, Bungie. Bad. But anyways, on to the next part. One of our goals with adding the additional chance for a weapon to drop when completing an Onslaught wave, as detailed above, is to increase the total rewards earned, as you can no longer earn brave engrams from Shaxx after you hit his reputation cap, which sucks, and it's true, and it's so dumb. We are targeting an update next week to get these changes live in the game. Sorry we made a typo in the last post. It should have read 8 of 8, thank you, 9 of 8. That's kind of funny, but yeah. They really need to explain this, but I want to see if like people ask. Let's see what people are asking. Oh no, I wanted to. So yeah, it just shows what people are asking. Doesn't show much. So yeah, I'm not really sure what that is. They don't really explain it very well. I don't think so. Yeah, see, everyone's like thinking it's just one extra weapon. If it's just one extra weapon total for all 50 waves, yeah, it's not worth it. And it's 2 total because the final one gives you 1 extra. But if it's a chance at it constantly, and then you get one, and then you get one again, then at 50 you get an extra one, that means you can get a few per game. Like, I'd assume it'd be like 5 to 10 waves, and you have you're guaranteed at that point, in a sense, because it increases your chance. So I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to be, but they worded it really badly. So I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on here. It should be where you get a weapon for every bonus. In my opinion, those bonus round things that you get, those bonus objectives, they should guarantee a weapon. That, in my opinion, should be a guarantee. And then every time you complete an actual wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 50, should give you a chance as well. Which is, if this is what that's saying, that's great, as long as it continuously does that, not just, oh, once you get it, you're done for, sorry. Because then that's shit. In my opinion, that is really big shit. So I really hope this isn't just 2 weapons, period, for 50 waves, because that's not worth it. An increase in the tokens isn't really worth it unless it's a huge amount of increase. If it's a tiny increase, like 1 or 2, nobody's going to care. 1 and 2 in the long run is not going to be big enough of a difference to waste your time on. Personally, I like to go to 50, because I like the challenge for it. I like the end ones. They feel more fun. They feel more hectic. But yeah, if you look based on loot standard, the best way is just to farm the first 10 over and over again. And these changes don't really state, oh, now you get tons more loot. It's worth it. It states, oh, it's extra effort and you still basically get nothing. 2 extra weapons is nothing, Bungie, if that's true. So that is my opinion. If that's what they're saying, it's 2 period, no matter what, then that's just stupid. If it's multiple you can get throughout the 50 waves, and then on the 51 you're guaranteed an extra one, no matter what, then yeah, I think that's worth it, because that means you could technically get one to drop on 49th wave clear, and then 50 wave clear you'd get the guaranteed one. But if it's randomly drops, and then you get it, you won't get it at 50, then that's stupid. And then if you do get it randomly, and you still get ones at 50, then it's not worth it. If you're not guaranteed, if you're not like able to get multiple throughout the runs. So it really just depends what they mean. They need to elaborate on that better. I doubt they will, even though people are obviously confused. Like, what the fuck you mean, Bungie? But I don't know. It really just depends. There's no actual numbers here. There's no info about like what they actually mean. Like, this is a really bad post. They've been really good on these posts lately of information, but this one was one of the worst. So I don't know what they're saying. There's a lot of question marks here. So yeah, I'm not really sure. I really hope it's not just 2 period, because if it's 2 period, it's not worth it in any means. That's really, really bad, Bungie. If you think this is literally 2 tokens again, this is literally 2 tokens in the blue. If you know that reference, you know that reference. If you don't, look it up. You'll laugh your ass off. It's funny as hell. I promise. I'm not gonna spoil it. Look it up. 2 tokens in a blue. Destiny 2, 2 tokens in blue. Look it up. You'll laugh your fucking ass off. I promise. But, yeah, so I feel like that's the scenario we're going into again. The loot drops are decent. I do agree. Like, it's nice getting the 2 chests every round. I do believe the final round should have a guaranteed shiny, plus it should also have 4 chests instead of 3. It should be doubling the chests every time, not adding +1, in my opinion. I think that's really dumb. Bungie logic for you. What's new? Um, but yeah, so these are the changes they're planning to make. Again, I apologize for making so much things. I've been trying to get these PvP weapon rolls so I can actually make videos. I've been wanting to, I've been excited to, but Bungie don't love me, so just I haven't gotten the fucking spare rations after all this time, so. Yeah. Anyways, apologize for the rambling. I apologize for the rant, but I'm just saying, I think everyone can agree. If this is just 2 weapons, period, they have not done anything. It's pointless still. And if it's only a couple tokens, it's pointless as well. This becomes 2 tokens and a blue again. It's the same meme. So if you agree, let me know what you think. If you disagree, let me know what you think. I'm fine either way, Let me know what you think. Do you tell me how you think they mean by this? What you think they mean? Maybe somebody else gets it. Maybe I'm just getting it confused because I'm stupid or something. I don't know. But it sounds really bad worded. So yeah. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment what you think. Y'all have a good day. We out of here. Adios.